There you go.
But now it's time to talk about some NFL drip. Cleat Heat. Let me know when
Mm-hmm.
you've got it up and going. You got it? All right.
Yep.
First
Yep.
one we've
I'm
got
good.
here is Quincy Williams of the New York Jets. So obviously we just had the holidays. He pulled out a very nice pair of Kobe 6 Grinches inspired football cleats. These are total reconstructions by Coda Customs. And I mean, as far as like having the right cleats at the right time with the right team, this is a perfect relationship all the way around. Cool Kobe
Yep.
Grinches, green team, holiday season. Had to be the first one. Um, Great choice.
Could not agree more. Those are sick.
Yep. And
Who's
then
up?
next up, we've got
Ooh.
another New York Jet who also did a great job, recognizing the holiday season. These are a pair of LeBron 11, I want to say. These were the Christmas LeBrons from that year. So these hit home for me. These are like one of the cleats, or one of the shoes rather, I really wanted growing up. They're just so cool. And again,
Yeah.
perfect for this time of the year. They're a green football cleat ish. He got away with it. Um, these are really cool as well. I know you or your brother really likes LeBron, so I'm sure you know about these too, right, Tony?
Like he'd probably know better than me. Like I was never a big sneaker guy. I knew a little bit.
Yeah.
He knows way more than that stuff. He used to be like he's obviously gone through phases like anyone else. Big at one point in his life, huge sneaker guy, massive
Mm-hmm.
collection. Um, but then like at the same time he was really big and still is. Like the only consistent thing in his life has been fishing. Like
Interesting.
travels on like he is not interested like I am to like go to Vietnam or like Italy or some of the places I've been to, like culture, history, that kind of stuff. Does not give a
Yeah.
shit. He will never go to France to look at the Notre Dame or whatever, or any of that kind of stuff. The Louvre doesn't care.
Yeah.
If there's fish, he's interested. All his trips in life have been fishing. Anyways, the point is he was big into fishing and big into sneaker culture, and at some point he just decided like I don't really care about sneakers anymore, and sold all his sneakers to buy more fishing stuff. So
Yeah.
this is in
Makes
that
sense.
this is in that time frame when he was big into sneakers, but he's definitely not anymore.
Yeah. I feel like sneakers are kind of something you do eventually grow out of. At one point, you're like, why do I have 100 pairs of shoes? I only have 2 feet. And half of them I don't even want to wear because I'll ruin the value. So it's like, I feel like a lot of people, it's just like a temporary thing. But
You know,
regardless,
yeah.
what? No, you go. You
I was
go.
gonna say, I used to be big into like when I was in university wearing like nice shoes, like some dress shoes, some really nice boots, some good casual shoes. Like I had a really good collection. And then I just kind of started wearing my Boost, like my Adidas every day, and I did that. And now I'm kind of at that point again where I kind of want to go back and at least have like a little bit of a rotation.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I've
just
been
I just
wearing,
rotate a
I've
lot of the
got like three
shoes.
pairs of Boost.
Yeah, I just rotate through a lot of the shoes that we've gotten through Poison, and then I have some Ultra
Yeah,
Boosts and stuff. But lately,
yeah,
I've been inside all the time, so I'm just wearing the old moccasins around the house,
yep.
which is always
All right,
nice.
who's next?
Next up, we got Jalen Mills, another pair of Grinches. These are the reverse Grinch. These just dropped recently, so it's the Grinch, but they're reversed, obviously. They're red, green laces. Um, Perfect coordination with uniforms, obviously. I mean, Jalen Mills, one of the drippiest guys in football, and these are a perfect pair of cleats for the holiday season and for the Patriots uniforms. So, shout out to Jalen Mills, another pair of Grinches.
Those are cool.
Then next up, we've got Debo Samuel of
Debo.
the San Francisco 49ers. So these are a pair of Jordan 1s that we might have covered at one point. But basically, these cleats are inspired by a fitted hat. You guys see the sticker that people leave on the brim, and then the material is like
Oh
the
yeah,
same of the hat. And then even some of the holes are like the holes that you see on the hat. So it's a really cool pair. These are Jordan PEs, of course, and I think I had featured them in a Cleat Heat before, but I figured they were cool enough to put in here again.
I don't remember these, but I do. The material is cool.
Yeah, no, the attention to detail on Jordan PEs this year has been incredible. They've
Mm-hmm.
done such a good job on this year. It's been really fun to
Yep.
watch. But yeah.
All right,
Um,
CD.
Next up, we got CeeDee Lamb. I mean, there's not really much to say about these. He just had such a big game, and these are really cool cleats. LeBron fours, we talked about them a bunch. They're releasing the public as an alpha cleat. The NFL guys got them in these silver promo pairs, and this silver with that Dallas silver and then the navy uniforms, and then just the big game he had. It was a perfect look. So I had to throw them in here, or the Cowboys fans might have killed me.
Hey, doesn't CD Lamb wear an older Nike traction plate?
Say that again.
Doesn't CD Lamb like to wear? He doesn't wear the edge plate on any of his stuff. This doesn't look like the edge plate.
I'm about to check. Is he one of those
Look at
guys
it.
that
Look
has
at
like
the
the old front toe? It's hard for
yeah.
me to tell.
Look at the. I'm looking at it's. You'll see like four studs, the two front on the toe and then around the corner.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Wow. So they're doing that. They're giving him that treatment on a promo pair too. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. They really care
Well, I
about
guess
their
I
ad.
knew like he would legit never wear them if they didn't do that.
That's probably true. Yeah. So the front half it's the older style of the front, and then the rear is the same edge. I think.
Hmm.
Neat. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I just like assumed they wouldn't do that for a promo pair like this, but Nike takes care of their guys.
Yeah.
Next up, we got
Yep.
Pat Sertan. So these are a pair of Kobe's, reconstructed by Coda Customs. I don't know which Kobe's these are. These are the one that came with like the ankle cuff, and I mean you can see it in the picture, but I don't remember which ones they're called.
Yeah.
But they're really cool. I mean, just the colorway is really nice. It's such a cool pair of Kobe's. I feel like Kobe's on the gridiron is just like a really natural thing. I wonder if Nike's ever gonna turn a Kobe shoe into a football cleat, like officially. That'd be cool. I wonder.
Is there any because I could see if like they have this new uh what did we call it, pillar
Yeah.
of bringing back stuff like LeBron fours and stuff. I could see them doing it.
Mhm.
The only thing is I don't know how that works with like the Kobe Bryant estate.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought as well. I think they're like on good terms ish now because I know they just dropped a new Kobe like old Protro model in all white, and then they dropped the reverse Grinches as well. So they're dropping Kobe shoes again, but it
Mm-hmm.
might be tricky to translate them into football and squeeze every last drop out of it. I don't know.
Check out his PS2 controller, PS1
Where do you see that? Is it his
left
side pads?
left thigh pad.
Yeah, no, he's been doing that all year. PS2, Pat
Oh, has
Surtain
he?
second. Yeah, that's like his nickname. He's had like PS4 inspired or PS2, obviously, PS2 inspired cleats in the past too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's probably gonna be in the video for the best drip corners because I feel like nobody ever
Yeah.
talks about him, but he's got some cool stuff. He gets Nike PE gloves as well.
Yep.
He's got good stuff going on. Good player too. Um, Next up, we've got Jamar Chase. So I think we looked at this photo a little bit earlier, but these are the OG Untouchables. Well, they're
Yep.
not OG. They're the new Nike OG Untouchables. You can see the edge plate if you look at that right side heel. You can kind of see that
Mm-hmm.
sharp shank on the back, which is pretty indicative of the edge plate. And then you
Yep.
can see the cleat as well. Some of the details, the swoosh, the Nike, the Untouchables. They're back. Had to throw this in
They're
there
back.
just because it's cool, and he's the only guy that's had them.
Yep.
Then next up, we've got Jalen Hurts. So even though they lost to the Cardinals, had to get that in there. He did wear some really cool cleats, a couple pairs of Jordan 4s. This is the one pair here. I didn't put the other pair in. I probably should have. These are like a Kelly green Jordan 4, and then the other one was like a white and gray
Mm-hmm.
and green pair. They're really cool. They've been all over the internet. I'm sure you've seen them if even if I don't have it in here. But really cool.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't really match the uniforms much, but they're cool.
All
And
right. Next up,
then,
what are these? Or are
oh
these
yeah,
supposed to
next
be
up,
like a Yeezy?
yeah, exactly. So this is Wandale Robinson, one of my New York Giants. Um, these are inspired by a Yeezy. What are they? 350, right? Um,
Yeah.
and on the side, instead of like the Yeezy supply, it just says wide receiver dash 17 position number, obviously.
Hmm.
I feel like we don't see Yeezys much these days. I know there's like a whole bunch of stuff going down with that or whatever. I don't know. I don't get into all that stuff too much, but the cleats themselves are cool to me, so I'm going to put them on the Cleat Heat.
Yeah.
So that was my thought process, and it's different. I feel like it's unique, and he's an
Yeah.
Adidas athlete, so there's not really a ton of stuff for him to work with. So it's cool,
Didn't they?
cool stuff.
So if he's an Adidas guy, would they not? I don't even know how it works with because Adidas didn't they like sell off the Yeezy share or stock or
I have no idea.
something? I don't really know how their relationship works anymore.
Yeah, me
Like
neither.
I could see if this guy wasn't an Adidas athlete and he just like went to a cleat customizer and was like, "Yo, paint these like a Yeezy for me."
Yeah.
But
Well, these
I
aren't
don't know. I
actual.
feel like the Adidas employees would be a little sour about that. I don't really know how the because it's
I
just
don't
like
know. I
really
mean,
rocky ground.
yeah. So this pair is a customized pair. It's just a regular pair of Addy Zeros that arts underscore undefined painted to look like Yeezys. So they're not like Yeezys directly from Adidas.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, even then, I feel like the Adidas guys that me and you know personally, I feel like they wouldn't really mind something like this, but
Yeah.
they might. They might. Who knows? Either way, something different. I had to put them in there.
Yep.
And then I think this is the last pair. So this pair
Yep.
is for George Kittle. I know it's a funny photo. I couldn't find a better photo of him just like running normally. So instead, he's getting flipped on his head. Um, oh well, he's balling. But the cleats themselves pretty simple. They just have like that shark tooth design, which I always think is kind of cool to see. And George Kittle, he's been mixing it up this year. Doesn't really strike me as a custom cleats guy. So anytime I see him wearing something custom like that, I'm like kind of excited and I want to put it in the post.
Yep.
So I thought these were cool enough to toss in here. What do you think? Are these cool enough? Should these be Cleat Heat?
Uh, it's kind of just because it's George Kittle, right?
Probably, yeah. Like, I mean, the
That
Cleat,
they're
it's
like,
it's a very simple custom job. Like, it's super
yeah,
simple.